Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Mast, and welcome back to some more SMITE Conquest. I think our start's gonna be a little scuffed this time around. Kuma started to green and then he came over randomly, so I don't know. Oh, I tanked this. That was dumb of me. I didn't think about that. I shouldn't have. I wanted to try and group them together. Maybe I kind of had to do that. I don't know. I had to, like, group them up to make sure that we could properly actually tank. Yeah, this is, by the way, this is actually, like, such a perfect example. This is how aggro works now. Not like the Hi-Rez person, but like aggro in the game, minion aggro, or at least jungle camp aggro. It works like that, where just whoever's closer just kind of takes it automatically, and it can just cycle back and forth a lot. So, a little bit of something worth knowing. It doesn't really matter too much, I don't think, in the duo. It matters a lot. I keep seeing people have issues with it over in the solo side things. That stupid minion put in some work. Can I have my level now? Thanks. Hang on, I think we get a fight right here. I think this is really good. Poppin' Glyph. He is Surtur, though, so he's going to be absolutely tanking. Oh, I missed one auto. And then his minion put in work. So we're playing a little Xbalanque ADC. Xbalanque got some really big buffs this patch. He's somebody that I think can also take advantage of some of the item changes at the moment. So I thought it'd be fun to do a little showcase with him, spread that shit out. Try and murder Freya, but I can't quite. I got a little too greedy there. I thought I could go for Freya. Oh, okay. Go for Freya instead of him. You got anything, man? Oh, that doesn't reach? Wow. That's too bad. I really thought that auto would reach. I slowed myself a bit on that. Although I think no. Thought she inted. She did not. Oh, big mez. Oh my god, man. I wanted to hit him with a U-Rock, but then I almost was gonna die to Freya. And then if I hit him with that, the moment I died to Freya, it would have looked awfully toxic. I had to cancel it. I had to wait it out. That was big Kumba damage? Big Kumba peel, that's what I'm looking for. Anyways, so that start was not ideal. I don't think that we did there. I've barely played 80. Can I help you? Oh my god, I just farmed her. Greed! Okay, we're gonna beads us low, and then I think we're good, and then Kumba passive put in some work, and then we maybe get to actually turn a little bit. Because we get to do some of that. Was it clean enough? Not enough to kill. I don't think it was going to be real greedy if I went for a kill. But that's good. That was still a good trade. Kumba's kind of gaming, man. He's just some random guy I queued into. He's actually putting in some work right now on support. Doing so much. And this isn't even like Kumba buff. Like, Kumba buff does literally nothing in this lane. I guess like it'll do a little bit for him when he comes back and his passive's up sooner. But Kumba got a big reduction to the passive cooldown, and then a giant buff to the two, where the two cripples now instead of just rooting. So it's a ripple or a cripple and a root. Wait, cripple and a, I said that right. Okay, I said it right, and then in my head it sounded really wrong, and I don't know why. But yeah, so it's a cripple and a root now, which is real strong and does absolutely nothing into Surtur and Freya. Like, neither of them have abilities that you need to cripple. So really did just do some Kumba stuff to him. Oh, you're zoning, huh? That was pretty smart. I don't think it was that much of a cringe zone. I think it was more like a let his ADC play the game zone. Alright, we'll be trying to back somewhat soon, so I can go Aussie. You guys might have noticed I'm not building instant Devo gloves or instant transcendence. Like, we're not doing one of those normal T1s that we normally see right now. So yeah, I am trying to go Aussie rush with a recent buff to it. I kind of accidentally unmez that guy, but it's just Surtur, so it's probably fine. Stupid bull is unmezzed him. I'm just trying to clear wave. Yeah, we almost got it. It sucks if my auto like bugged out right there. I like took, every once in a while it'll do that, where if you like take your finger off left click, it'll like kind of not let you auto for longer than it should. It's kind of weird. Yeah, I am trying to murder you here, and now all the minions are in the way. We have ult if we need it. I'm a little bit worried about a dodgy gank is really the only thing. Yeah, if I want to, I can greed for a little ult damage on Freya right there. I don't think it's worth. If Kumba goes in with ult right here like an absolute mad lad, which I think he might, then I think we ult this. Oh, okay. Not what I thought he'd go for. Yeah, I'm kind of spooked by dodgy gank. We don't have to worry about her ultimate at least, which helps. Definitely have to watch out for Freya ult though. I might get a little farmed by it. We have our 3 though for now. Oh, my ult didn't pop, man. Oh, that's so troll. That's really unfortunate. I would have gotten a lot of damage right there. Not like kill levels of damage. I thought it'd be worth dumping stuff real quick. Try and poke him out a bit. Whatever, we'll go back for Aussie. Yeah, so I've been noticing that. That's something we're talking about. So I talked about on PTS how there have been lag issues on PTS that I'm like saying it shouldn't come over to main. It a little bit came over to main. I don't know what's going on exactly. I have definitely 100% without a doubt noticed, and this is not just a me thing, other people are getting it too, that there's some sort of thing making it so that not only relics are not popping, but abilities are not popping. It seems incredibly random. You can't tell. It's not like super noticeable, obvious lag like you might normally see. Beads in this to make sure we kill Surtur. There we go. Ironically, it seems like it did absolutely nothing to help kill Surtur. That was the goal. She should die unless she gets a blink off, which she might have blink. Yeah, she does. That's too bad. I don't think there's any way we stop that, though. Unfortunate, man. If I had anything any sooner, I was just sitting there waiting on my 2 and my 3 so I could actually stick to her a bit. That's okay. We still get stuff out of it. Look at the aggression in this lane. Oh my god. We almost have 20 power off passive right now. So close. So yeah, there's some sort of like server issues, smite issues, something. I don't even know. I don't think it's servers. It might be servers. It might actually just be like a general state of the game thing. It's not even exactly a server issue, but just kind of happens somehow. I'm not sure. It's kind of funky, but it does seem like I said on PTS, it seems like inputs just sometimes get lost. That seems to still at least somewhat be true, but I think it's been less true. I've definitely had fewer issues with it on live than I have on PTS. Oh, I am slapping. I think I might literally hit harder than Freya. Which, you know, when Freya has her entire 2-1 popped, and that's like her only thing as a character, and she doesn't get other, like that's how she gets her autos, those are like her abilities set up into it, then I think that's pretty good. I guess we'll do these. Actually, is gold buff actually up? I don't think you want to fight this. Yeah, you want to give me Aussie? All right. Unless we're getting immediately ganked, then I'm incredibly dead. Otherwise, we're looking pretty good. And I can back up a little bit. I don't get Aussie in time, though, which is a little troll. I might get ganked. I might actually be in a lot of trouble. Oh, psh. Well, I played that bad. I thought that was my moment. It was not remotely my moment. I got so excited, man. I thought she was going to push up into that. I played that stupid. Because, yeah, literally all she had to do was backpedal a tiny little bit, and then that was all it took, and then she's fine. And I'm just wasting all my stuff. Nice, we get the whoop down off that. This is so troll. Stop it. Don't make me 2 you again, Freya. I think I heard Dodgy just now. I'll try and chill a little bit. So I think if I feel like doing some ridiculously greedy gaming, I think I can CC immune Dodgy ult and dip. I maybe cannot. She did not expect. That was such a weird wiggle, man. I don't even know how to describe that. That was such a bizarre juke. I just like face planted the wall. Because I was desperate. Because I literally just got out of a Dodgy game earlier today. So I feel like I'm a little more... I really don't play Dodgy much. So sometimes I forget how long range that is. I'm pretty sure she could ulted me. If we straight lined... not even... I guess I'm literally sure. Because she literally aimed past me where I was going to go. So... Hit her with the funky juke. The don't juke back, the don't juke forward. It kind of sit in place, but don't look like you're sitting in place. Run into a wall a little bit. Yeah, a little funky. Seems like it worked. Might have just been pure chance. I don't know. Anyways, I'm trying to think. So, Xbalanque got some big buffs in this update. I guess he got a big buff. The big buff being his ultimate now gives attack speed, which if you guys remember, at least the last Xbalanque video, I think the last couple Xbalanque videos, I've specifically said that Shiba ult should absolutely have an attack speed buff, and I'm pretty sure in one of those I gave these exact numbers for it because they match the move speed and they make sense, and then they gave him those exact numbers. So believe it or not, when I advocated for exactly this, I think it's a good change when it actually comes live. So I'm really excited for this. I gotta land these autos, man. It's only good if I land the shard autos. So Freya's kind of painful right now. It's bizarre that she's this painful and she just has Telkines. Because Telkines is kind of a garbage item. That's fine. Her ult's way more important than ours. So, and she got beads, or Andy got beads. That's pretty huge. So I think we can be content with that. Kumba's actually still got ultimate. If he wants to just go on her again, she just dies. Pretty sure. But otherwise, we can probably do a little bit of our own. God, I get so much power right now. So other than the actual buff to Xbalanque, there's also been some changes to items in ADC. And we're going into an Aussie rush, which might look a little weird. If you guys don't know, Aussie got pretty significantly changed statistically. So it's got way more power. It's got, I think, less attack speed, right? More lifesteal, less attack speed in the base form. Something like that. I don't know. They took out the pen is the big thing. So they made it more of a power item. They made it a little bit cheaper, so it's more of an early game item. And that makes it significantly better, because before it was actually just bad to build first item Aussie. Some people did it. I might have called somebody out. It is what it is, okay? Like, I'm being honest. It was just bad. There's a reason you saw it in SPL literally never. It's now actually potentially good, because it's very much statistically similar to Devo Gloves, where you're getting a more immediate power spike. You don't have to stack it up, and you're getting a bigger variety of stats and a more noticeable passive. I mean, basically, you're getting an actual passive instead of just stacking up it being the passive. So you get more immediate reward out of Aussie right now. You get more immediate damage as well. So it's not just that the power immediately is harder and then eventually Devo stacks up and gets more power. You're getting similar lifesteal. You're getting a passive that can make up for that lack of lifesteal as Devo's gets a little bit stacked. It'll get eventually over Aussie lifesteal. That can make up for it. So Aussie's really good. Okay, she is looking kind of dead. Yeah, kind of dead. Nice, and we get a little rage stack immediately. Finish the item, immediate gank left lane. Makes my life a little easier. Yeah, it's kind of crazy how hard Freya has been hitting in this lane. I do think this matchup's pretty good for her, because basically me and Freya play incredibly similar. Whereas normally Xbalanque is able to just outbox people and just continue to trade. Freya's just like, please do it, and then trades. So I think as long as we're having those just kind of 1v1 brawls, I think she tends to just kind of win them overall. And I can look to maybe make some cheeky little plays to like get her ultimate down and make it easier. And then otherwise it's basically going to be, if I get ganked, I'm way safer. If she gets ganked, she's in way more trouble, I think is how it should normally go. Block it. Nice. Give me it, then we dip. I'm probably not going to try forcing a fight on her there. Oh, for one thing, she finished an item, so that's kind of big. We got to stack up rage a little bit. But I'm assuming it's a little dumb. Whenever she has ultimate up, her ultimate does so much damage, and I literally can't damage her in the process. I think it's going to be a little bit bad. I think we're going to have, in this lane specifically, it's going to stand out that my ult does not really do damage. Even with the buff, we get a little attack speed. It doesn't really compare it to the Freya ult that does half your health bar while being untargetable. Little bit different. You want to be dead too? All right, I think we'll just level the one. Do I level the ultimate? Is it really worth it? Like, it's a big buff, don't get me wrong. Like, getting eventually 40% attack speed out of it's really good, but every Xbalanque ability is good to level. Like, our one hits stupid hard. Speaking of hitting stupid hard, my god, man. Speaking of which, you know what? I'm gonna be greedy. This isn't a good trade. Or is it? What we doing, Freya? I think this actually is a good trade. I just have to be really greedy. I think she eventually runs Zoom. is my play right now. And I don't think we get ganked. So if I can keep baiting her 2-1 in her whoop, and I just don't die, then I think she can't fight me. Oh, she's like, yeah, there we go. That looks like her 2-1 as well. Oh? I don't think I can chase that. I'm pretty sure she just gets, wait, no way. My god, could you hear in my voice the excitement for just content right there? I can't believe she's doing this and I get to upload this. It's beautiful. I am trying to do a buff here, ma'am. Stop. I like Wing Shard. I really do. I really desperately hope they buff some of the other shards so that they feel better, because Wing Shard is crazy. Wing Shard's so good. Obviously, on an ADC, it's supposed to feel good. But just in general, I feel like out of any class, hunters are loving Wing Shard. All right, I think we just do this because I can. I think I just do that because I can. We might be going game 2. We're not fed everywhere, but Yu Huang, Skipper, and I all have 5 kills. It's making it a ridiculous lead overall. Yeah, there's an F6 as we speak. Okay, we'll go game 2 with the Shiba ADC. Did I have a point that I needed to finish? I think we're good. Yeah, we'll go game 2. We'll see what happens. Alright, what's up guys, and welcome back to part 2. Hopefully this time our start's gonna be a little better. We got Skipper on Sylve, so we should have a little more clear, and I'm gonna try and do the Zatman start. I don't know if this is really a Zatman start, I just watched Zatman stream and he was doing this. Don't know, I don't think this works very well if you're not like an Ishtar or a Rama, generally speaking. Nice, we pull all that in. Whoop, I guess I got too close. Yeah, the idea with this is normally make the tank way more of it if you can. And then of course I'm tanking the one that matters, which is slowing my attack speed. So it's a little bit troll, but it's okay. Yeah, so he gets a little dumpstered, but he gets the green, I get the purple, I actually get to keep HP, and then we get to lane at decent timing in level 2. So something like that. And then because I'm not Ishtar and I'm not Rama and I'm not Iza, I'm not one of those AoE auto gods. I have a little bit with Bolas, but I don't even have an ability because I have to go Bolas. So a little bit awkward of an ADC to start with. It seems like it went okay, and we don't miss any minions. So yeah, we're in part 2. See if things go a little different this time around. I actually know at least, ooh. Yeah, you know we're popping shard on that. So didn't really do that much, honestly, but we got some pretty good pressure here. So we got some, I think, better boys that we're running into. Might be a harder game, we'll have to see. See if we get to do much. I'm a little bit worried about the Kumba. I haven't had to deal with him too much so far. Right now, this doesn't look scary at all, because he's just kind of dying. But, oh, he didn't hit the pole, that's tragic. You guys see how like outstretched his arm looked right there as he gets impaled away mid-pole? That's so unfortunate. I think we could have killed him if the pole hit. I think he was greedy, and I think he was hoping to, hello! I was wondering why he was jumping on me. He's not even going for it. By the way, I think Bird Gank's in a second here. I'm pretty sure I saw him make his way over. I don't care though. Oh, maybe not. Em got here first. On her jump should be back up. So I think we're looking mostly at Kumba. And we still, okay. That's unfortunate, I should have got a little better. Go for some damage if he'll let me do it. Oh my, oh, he was letting me do it there. I think I maybe could have gone for kill. It looked like Kumba was gonna body block and then he stopped. Oh, the Bolas too. Yeah, we got a little pressure in this lane. Just a wee bit, hit the pole. What are you doing? Why? Why did they do this? This wasn't it. That was a little greedy, man. That was a little greedy. It's funny, I hyped it up. I was like, I think this game might be closer, and then they ended 2 minutes, but I think it should be, man. I've played against literally the duo lane I've played against at least a little bit, and I think they're normally pretty good. Maybe a little too aggro for their own good, but I think they're normally pretty good. So I'm trying to remember if there's anything I forgot to really go over last game that I meant to finish, and it was a short game, so I didn't get to. I think we're probably mostly good. There are some general things to maybe, I really walked into that for no reason, to maybe talk about. Being hunters have gotten sort of rebalanced a bit this update. Obviously, there have been some item changes. Rage got buffed, by the way, that's why we're building Rage there. Shadow Steel got removed, Wind Demon got nerfed. So Rage, very much better crit item than it was before. Before it was very much like the Mercury crit item. Where you didn't tend to build it too much on hunters, didn't really feel particularly worth. And do a little rogue, do a little this thing. The Bolas didn't split to it, so we never pulled aggro, kind of awkward. But right now, the items are definitely different and stuff, but hunters got kind of a just inherent balance change, where right now every class has an inherent thing added to them, kind of like a class passive. That might have been literally what they call it, I don't remember. But like warriors get cooldown, mages get power, assassins get pen, supports or guardians get CCR, not CDR, but CCR, so less crowd control, as in affecting them, not doing less, that'd be dumb, but having it affect them less. Well, we dumped it on, I can't speak lately, man. Oh my god, I like try and say something and it comes out wrong and it pisses me off. I'm trying to say 2 things at once. It's bugging the shit out of me. But the gold buff though, we not doing gold buff? It's fine, I can solo it, I think, probably, unless they rotate. And then I'll be sad. But hunters get, over time, increased auto attack damage. Meanwhile, in the very early game, they get none. Right now, we start with no increased auto attack damage, and we get an inherent nerf they added where every hunter in the game got their basic attack damage reduced by 5. From the start of the game onwards, it's just reduced by 5. So, pretty decent nerf to hunters. I'm absolutely okay with it. The idea with this nerf was to keep hunters strong in the late game, but to nerf their kind of absurd, I don't know, beads. They're absurd early game. I don't know if that was worth. I got a bunch of bullet damage off on him. I mean, it seems like it worked. Yeah, I got a bunch of bullet damage on him there. Or I could either not auto and get there a little faster, or I could just try and splash bolas. And it seemed like that was good. Okay, can you not meds though? I'm so greedy. You see her intentionally last at that? Oh my god. So greedy. I don't care. You can last hit it if you want. Like, it's so funny when people do that. I love it when people, like, really obviously greed for it. It's one thing when it's a little more subtle. Like, no shame, man. Absolutely shameless. So yeah, Hunter's early game straight up nerfed. However, also to make up for that, purple buff has been changed. So purple buff now gives you straight up base attack damage and attack speed, rather than attack speed and a protection reduction aura. So obviously for Hunters, that's way better. Protection reduction, not very important. It was also a little bit of a melee range type thing with the protection reduction. Not really melee range, but you know, it's more like a Sav aura. Really not what Hunters are typically looking for, right? So, or I guess very literally it'd be like a Void Shield aura, which also got removed from the game, so can't do that anymore. I think basically every item they removed, I think is probably good to remove too, because they were pretty boring. Shadow Steel was very much just a meta boring item, so I think it's absolutely fine they removed it. I don't think they needed to, but I think it's fine that they removed it. And then a lot of the other ones were just kind of items that didn't really get bought because they weren't that good, and so they took them out and they put in some new ones. So I think we just have, if I remember right, there's just generally fewer items. There's less bloat because most of those items got removed. You're like almost never buying. Some of them were kind of good. Witchblade got removed. I think that's actually a little sad. I think Witchblade was a cool item for like tanky, like solos and supports. I think that was cool. For the most part, the changes were pretty good. What we doing on her? We getting greedy at all? I want him to jump on me. We not jumping ever, man? Oh, I did some ult things, but I missed one too many autos. Hang on. I had to hope. Bola diff. Bola diff. Bola. And then we get Aussie off that. That's so unfortunate that we couldn't get a little more there. That would have been sick. If I was maxing the one, like an absolute Chad, maybe that kills. Probably just straight up wouldn't have done as much damage to begin with, but still, maybe. Okay, we can go for the kill on this. But yeah, these are the buffs that we get out of purple now. So we still get good attack speed, and then we get 12 extra base attack damage. If you're magical, you get a little bit more than that. You get 15, which is pretty noticeable. That's a ridiculous buff, right? And it's actually something weird where even though Hunters sort of got nerfed early game, this kind of also makes up. Yeah, man, I actually didn't even hit him. It also kind of makes up for it. Oh, do we not get to go on this? Are they going to fight mid? That's too bad. I thought we could turn it. He's bringing a buff over. Damn. I couldn't even yoink it. Did he just die? Got a good 3. Oh, I couldn't get the auto in between the pillar. Does he have Shadow Drinker already? I swear he invised. What the hell is that lag? You guys see that? I don't mean that in like even a complainy way, just like a genuine way. You guys see how scuffed that was? I swear to God if he gets to live. Oh no. Oh no, okay. Ooh. Yeah, he did rush it. Okay. Yeah, I was really confused. I actually thought that might have been a bug for a second because that was just such an early Shadow Drinker rush. It's not even second item, it's literally first item. So we're getting some early game out of the Shiba. Aussie definitely doing its thing. It's just really nice. I think this is actually a really good change. I think Aussie needs a nerf, straight up. This is a ridiculously statted item. It's, I think, 2,400. I guess we can't tell anymore. I'm pretty sure it's 2,400 gold. Maybe 2,450 might be like oddly specific. But yeah, actually, it probably is 2,450, right? Because wasn't it 2,550? And normally when they do buffs like that, it's normally just flat 100 gold that they reduce. So it's probably that much. Not that it matters much. But it feels ridiculous. Like early game, we just straight up, it's honestly like just finishing Devos. Where you go back, you buy Devos, it insta-stacks. It feels a lot like that. Devos, hypothetically, depending on your character and your build, might end up being better once it's fully stacked. Normally, it's not going to be a big enough difference to think about it. You should just go Aussie. Just straight up. The main downside, I would say, is the tier 1 for Aussie is a little worse of an item, but I don't think that matters that much. Like you get, what is it, 5 power, 10% attack speed, which is okay for damage, but it's nice to have that little bit of early life steal with the Devos T1, so I think that makes it a little better, but meh. All right, we'll get on back. Oh, he went Devos. Yeah, going Devos crit. By the way, one thing we might not have finished in the last video, I went Rage. I don't know if I got to talk about what happened to Rage. So Rage got a pretty big buff. Rage has 5% more crit to start. It needs 1 fewer stacks to evolve it. it overall still gets the same crit chance, and now you gain 5 power per stack. So overall, once it's fully evolved, you're getting 20 bonus power now, and you're stacking it a little bit faster. And other crit items got nerfed, which makes Rage inherently better if you're looking to go crit. It's just a more likely option. Okay, he definitely might go mid here. I'm gonna look to ult if he does. If he tries to do anything to my boys. Oh, I think I heard him jump. Oh, man. Okay. I heard, apparently his pillar makes a sound. I thought I heard him backing. It's just like the sound of his pillar existing. So I was going to try and catch him sleeping right there, and we don't get to. That's too bad. Seems like he's going to play super far back because we got crazy pressure. We took his tower already. And it is a big deal. This season, losing tier 1 matters a ton, which is really interesting with the Bastions. I think that's actually something they did really well with the map. It's early enough in the season, I think we've barely gotten to see it. But, oh my god, it is so punishing to lose your tower, because there's this path and this path that gets opened up. Nice, we still got it on him. I was hoping to get an impale right there. No? What are we doing? What was that, man? So I pre-beats the impale if anybody's confused. Because the whole thing right there was I was trying to set that up so that he can't escape and that he can't trade. And so I pre-beats the impale so he wouldn't be able to knock me away. Hi, Merc. You want to pull me in a tower? No? Yeah, I was baiting something fierce right there and he wasn't having it. All right, let me dip. So Rage is immediately better. Rage is overall better. It's kind of a gross item right now. Maybe? Nice. We got some lucky crits too. I might have killed him with one less crit. It would have been a little close. Let me not go this way. Psych, we're going this way. I don't care. Oh. Oh. I think we win this. I think we win this. Aussie OP. Oh god. Okay, Aussie's not this OP. That guy died to his, oh, maybe not. Oh, he hit the knockup. That's too bad. All right, we got a little more ganked than I thought we'd be getting right there. Unfortunate, man. So close, too. I almost got that auto to weave around the corner on him, and we could have killed him, I think, if it wasn't for the Kumba rotation. All right, what are we going next? Last game, I was just going to go Greedy Deathbringer. Definitely maybe not worth. Could go something else instead. What do I even want? I do kind of... Maybe we'll just do this. Can we just go Griffin Wing? Is that acceptable? Yeah, because we're going to get a bunch of attack speed out of it, which will be nice. Could definitely use a little more. And then we can cheese our ult a little bit more and have fun with the new buff. Might end up paying off a bit. Okay, this guy should be a little bit dead. Give me an assist. Go kill him. Yeah, we get an assist, huge. That's something I'll have to do. If I end up playing more Shiba now after the buff, I'll have to end up ulting for assist more often now that we have Rage being a meta item. At least I think it'll be a meta item. Rage feels kind of ridiculous right now. Like, you basically, if you're going a crit build, you are going Rage. The Boomerang's pretty bad. It's going to need either a straight up rework to how it procs, or it's going to just need a pretty significant buff. I haven't even bothered building it on Hunter yet, because I know the way it's supposed to work, at least when Hi-Rez was talking about it in the patch notes, was that like it bounces somewhere and you got to go pick it up, and like it should basically automatically bounce to a melee range auto, right? It's just going to like go to you. The thing is, even on the melees I have played, it doesn't feel good. So I really don't see it feeling good on the Hunters where it's actually more complicated. So I think we maybe go Rage, we maybe go Deathbringer. That is it. Don't have a lot of crit options right now. Actually, I mean, Demon Blade, yeah, because Demon Blade's basically just Wind Demon renamed, but they nerfed it so you don't get move speed, and that was a pretty big reason that Wind Demon was any good, is that you get move speed. Like, move speed in Smite is a ridiculously good stat, and just straight up removing it from an item is a giant nerf, especially when it's a whole 10%. This on her, he's so crazy. Now, this time he just ran away, so maybe he's not that crazy. Oh my, oh... Doesn't it look clean? Isn't it beautiful? I forgot that I finished Griffin Wing, and I could instantly tell. Oh yeah, we doing this? Huh? I got the Griffin Wing autos. Yeah, you don't want them. It might look extra clean on the bolas too, I don't know. Okay, you know what? Get out of here. Come here. Not Skipper, but there's a Merc trying to hunt me right now. And he was following along. I got a hair in my mouth. Oh my god. I'm gonna get triggered. I got it. We're good. Mental intact. Golden Blade's not the play. Yeah, it's not. You don't need it. Cleave autos are OP. I missed everything. I missed everything. Finishes Griffin Wing, misses more of the ult. He also just got farther than I thought he would, so he didn't have as much of a window there. Like, I think the last two would have landed, but they were literally out of range. So, yeah, maybe not the prime spot I was looking for. All right, let me not eat tower. We also don't get to somehow kill the tower. Okay, you guys have fun with that. I'm farming. I'm gonna do a little this. Oh, you know what's a crazy... Hang on. This is an insane ward. Oh my god, it's... Look at this. Look at this. They come out of mid, ward. They come out of mid here, ward. They come from the jungle, ward. Finding the new ward spots. I want to do some like, I want to like figure some stuff out pretty soon and do some actual guide content this season. I really do. There's some cool stuff with the new map and some of the new changes. All right, we'll see if we can yoink a purple for him and then get ganked by Merc and then turn it 1v2. That's the plan. Don't you do this buff on her. No, you don't care? Okay. Never mind. Not as exciting this way, but I guess that's fine. All right, what are we building next? Do I actually go some sort of pen? Probably not, right? Because who cares about that? I'm sure Surtur's not going to dumpster my face when I go no... Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah. God, the crit is so gross. Rage just does not feel balanced right now, does it? It's so good. I want to go bully him, and I just can't. I feel like I actually can't do shit, man. He did jump. I'm assuming he doesn't back. Yeah. Whatever. I think we go back and we just get, like, Xe or something. Something a little underwhelming. It's funny, he played so aggro for so long, and he's chilling so hard right now. I do have the God Ward. It doesn't matter. I can't push. Since I have the God Ward, I could look to get a little cheeky. Maybe we get cheeky with Raijin in the middle lane. Or do a green buff. Oh! Hi! Yeah, that was a little unfortunate for him. I did not expect him to be jumping over the green wall right then. And you know, normally I think he gets away with... Can you not? Gets away with that. This guy is so random. I never know what to expect with him right now. Sometimes he's hiding under T2 real hard. Sometimes he's pushing all the way to tier 1. You just know I ulted and now you want to fight? And now I miss all my autos so he gets to? Yeah, that's not going to work out too well. Yoink! Nice, good pull. Alright, do we do a little gold off that? Wait, this skin's kind of sick. What is this? Is this from Magic? By the way, if anybody got confused in the Yuhong video, I know Yuhong's from Magic the Gathering. I don't know it because I know stuff about Magic. I did play a tiny bit as a kid because I had a friend that was into it, and I happened to inherit, like, I think a probably $1,000+ set that I've never done anything with, and I probably should now that I think about it. pretty sure it's somewhere. That's very random. But inherit's weird, not like in a death way, not that sort of inherit, but like they just gave it to me because I was a little bit into it at the time because my friend was. Yeah, I followed the patch notes, so I know that like that skin's from the Magic the Gathering thing. But I only used it because it was sick, and I think I skin boosted for it. All right, probably just build boring, right? You know what? No, we're not. Nope. Abo, we're messing with new Abo. So this would probably realistically just straight up be better if it was a crit item. I talked about this in the patch notes video. Basically they reworked this, so it's a similar item. It has a little bit boosted stats, but they took off the crit and they put 10% pen. And generally speaking, 20% crit is going to be way better than 10% pen, just statistically. Dead as hell. Hang on. Dead as hell. Hang on. Dead. Abo feels sick right now. Oh my god, Abo is dumpstering right now, man. Let me at him. The Griffin Wing Abo combo is insane. Let me at this guy too. Give me the quad. Who's... Do it. Do it. Let me at him. Do not kill me with a dash. I didn't think we'd get a penta. I don't think it even showed up here. Maybe I missed it. But if Punk Duck's yelling it, then I'm assuming we got it. Okay, Abo's 10% pen might be insane. No, not really. We straight up, we would have done more there. It would have been better if it had the crit instead. But it did get reworked a little bit. I figured we need pen. It's kind of a fun item. Why not? Let's just go it. All right, I need pen. Let's work in. Speaking of, yeah, let's keep building new stuff. That's what I should be doing, right? We should be building the new stuff where we can. Griffin Wing's not new. Griffin Wing's just fun. Abo got reworked, so it's pen instead of crit. Dom got a buff so that it has a little bit less overall pen. For one thing, you don't get the inherent pen to begin with. It's a 5% overall nerf. Like, they buffed the passive, but they took off the other pen. So you get 20% pen on your autos instead of 25 total. But you also... Can I just solo this, by the way? Let's showcase how OP it is to just kill Fire Giant right now. No, that's cool. Yeah, so this needs to be changed. We're just going to do all the new things right now. And one of those new things, no troll, is that it is incredibly easy to not even just solo Fire Giant, but just do the Fire Giant. Like, I'm not punished right now. I am practically full HP, and I tanked that the entire time. And I was tanking it easily before they came to it. It just would have taken way longer, right? Oh, the stupid dash. I thought we actually got to delete him right there. Well, somebody's a little speedy. Just because this guy's the god of speed should not mean that he doesn't give me another penta. Get bank here. So yeah, Dom got like sort of nerfed in the pen sense, but then Silver Ranch straight up lost 10% pen, which makes it way worse. And then Dom gained 15% attack speed, which is kind of a big deal. So significantly better item now because of that. All right, I'm out of mana. I used too many bolas. I have like none in my build. I'm suffering. Okay, actually, Fire Giant's coming in a little clutch. Yeah, Monher is just running it down. He's really not having it. Are we just ending? It's also, I feel like it's easier to end now too. Is this Exhibit A? Oh my god, it's so easy. Yeah, actually, I don't know. I can't tell for sure. It's felt in other games like it's easier to end. That felt kind of normal because they just didn't have people because they actually gave up at the end. So Xbalanque does things. I don't know how much this was a Shiba thing, honestly. Probably not that much. Probably a little bit. That build was very specifically insane, doing exactly what it did in that fight. My god, that Penta fight. Getting the Abo value, so we're just booking it down the lane with long-range autos. That was so gross, man. So disgusting. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you all enjoyed the video, and I'll see you all in the next one.
I've been seeking for the glory. Say my name. And I've been trying to write my own story in the search for fame. I'm sitting here in this empty room. Walls keep tumbling down.